All right, folks. Hey, look, most of y'all missed class yesterday and today, the 30th of November, the 1st of December. You got a quiz on Wednesday and Thursday. So look, I'm going to go over some of this that you missed. Hopefully you take some time and watch this video. Hopefully it can help you out. I'm going to start with the first year cadets, Let 1s. Remember, if this is your first time in ROTC, first year in Army ROTC, you are a Let 1. You are a Let 1. Your reading assignment in the Unit 1 textbook starts on page 50. All right, we're talking about the flags and the national anthem. So as you're going through here, guys, I'm going to ask you questions about the flag. I'm going to ask you, you need to know something about 1777, the Second Continental Congress. All right, they're the ones who decided there's 13 red and white stripes. All right, what do they stand for? You need to know what the stripes stand for, the original 13 colonies. All right, why do we have 13 white stars? Again, the colonies. Why the blue background? I remember this country was founded based on religion, and they believed in higher power. All right, so it's that celestial background. It's the celestial, the sky. All right, so remember, think about these. What do the colors represent? I'm going to ask you, what does the red, the white, the blue represent? You need to know, we know Betsy Ross, we know her flag, but what about Francis Hopkinson's flag? All right, know a little bit about it. All right, look, I'm not going to ask you how many changes we've gone through the flag, but I may ask you, hey, if Washington, D.C. or Puerto Rico were to become a state, based on historical precedents, what do you think a flag is going to look like? Well, we know that every time we've added states, we've added stars. I may ask you, all right, on our current flag of the 50 stars, which one represents Ohio? If you've been in class, you know that no star represents any one particular state, that they all represent the 50 states. All right, it's right there in your reading. It's right there. So please make sure you know that. Make sure that you know the upper left is called the Union. The blue corner is the Union. All right, make sure you know these things. Look, you've got it all right here. Your keywords, look at them, know them. Your national anthem. I am not going to ask you like when I was in 5th grade to write out the first verse of the national anthem. As much as I would like to, I'm not going to. All right. But our national anthem is called the Star-Spangled Banner. If you didn't know that, now you do. If you didn't know the national anthem's title is called the Star-Spangled Banner, now you do. You need to make sure you know that. All right. Know something about the history. Where did it come from? Who wrote it? When did he write it? Why? What was happening? Okay, so read this. All right. Was he a prisoner? Was Francis Scott Key a prisoner? And if so, who was he a prisoner to? If not, are you sure? Read about it. All right. If you haven't read the first verse of the Star-Spangled Banner, read about it. It's pretty interesting. Read the whole thing. I'll be honest, I never read the whole thing until I got to this job. 7 years ago. First time I read the entire Star-Spangled Banner. I admit it. All I learned was the first verse because that's what you sing at all events. If you don't know it, learn it. All right. You need to know about your customs and courtesies. All right. You've got to know what is esprit de corps. Look, you've had videos. I told you to watch how to fold the flag. I talked about folding the flag. You know the importance of it. Guys, I'm probably going to ask you when the flag is fully folded, how much red is shown. You should know that. The answer is none. You should know that. All right. Why is it folded in this configuration? If you watch the videos that I told you to watch, you'll know why the flag is folded in this configuration. What does it represent? Watch the videos. I would give you the answer right now, but I've given you so many answers so far. Come on now. All right. Make sure you know how to display the flag. I'll probably take this picture. I may reverse it or I may keep it this way. And I'm going to say, which is the right way to display the flag when it's hanging on the wall? Make sure you know which way it should be hanging. When it's hanging above a street, make sure you know which way it's hanging. I may ask you on this coffin, where's the head? Is it on this end or is it on this end? When it's over a casket, where is the person's head? You should be able to look at this casket right now and know where the feet are and where the head is. If you don't, you need to read. It's right here. I'm giving you the answer. Guys, I'm going to show you pictures how to display the flag. Remember, the flag is always in the place of honor. All right. The place of honor in this case is in the center because the others are at an angle. It's on the far right, the squad leader's position, or it's out front. The U.S. flag is always out front or in the place of honor. Nothing flies higher than the U.S. flag. Oh, there are some exceptions. But, all right. UN, church, all right, stuff like that. But again, it's all right here. But make sure the state flag flies below the national flag. When it is at an angle, make sure you know which side it's at, and the staff is always in the front. You got to know these things, guys. Podium is to the right. You need to know about the respect. How do you show respect when addressing a 3-star general, a lieutenant general? Do you say yes, lieutenant general, no lieutenant general, or is it yes, general, no general? You should know that answer. If you don't, it's right here. Look it up. My rank is lieutenant colonel. I am the senior Army instructor, Lieutenant Colonel Odell Graves. My rank is not colonel. I am just addressed as colonel. You should know this by now. Guys, I'm telling you, you're going to see it on the quiz. You're going to see these on the quiz. How do you address all sergeants other than sergeant major or first sergeant? They're all sergeants. If you don't know an officer's rank, how do you address them? Sir or ma'am. It's the only answers. Yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Period. Point blank. Even if you know the rank, can you go wrong with yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am? No, you won't. It's common courtesy. A lot of y'all were raised up. You call your elders sir or ma'am. It's no different than the military. All right? Hand salutes. Just remember, the further the visor out or something is away from your temple, that's what you salute. So you salute the hat. If you got glass, salute the edge of the glasses. If not, it's on the temple. Make sure you know that. Make sure you know when to salute, when not to salute. If you're in uniform, not in uniform. Guys, I'm telling you what's going to be on your quiz. It's right here. We've gone over it. If you're in uniform and you come to attention, salute. What if you're in formation? They're going to stop the formation. If the anthem is playing, you're going to face the music if you can't see the flag, or face the flag if you can see it. They're going to call you to attention, tell you to present arms, and you're going to salute. Then they're going to tell you order arms. Guys, you need to know this stuff. If you're in civilian clothes, what do you do? All right, you'll see me in civilian clothes, salute. If you see me salute, do you salute in civilian clothes? The answer is no. You haven't served in the military yet. Congress authorized me to salute years ago. They haven't authorized you cadets to salute in civilian clothes. So don't do it. You come to the attention, put your hand over your heart. Your right hand over your heart. All right, come on, guys. Displaying respect for officers. What do you do? How do you display respect for officers? Besides saluting. When you're talking to an officer, are you standing at attention or parade rest? You should know this answer by now. You're standing at attention. You stand at parade rest when you're talking to non-commissioned officers. If you're in the chow hall or the dining facility and they say at ease, that means the higher ranking officers come in. Do you come to attention? Do you come to parade rest? Or do you keep sitting down and eating? I'm going to keep sitting down and eat. Unless that person stands in front of me and starts talking. Guys, you got to know this. Come on, guys. Personal salutes is part of your homework. A hand salute is not a personal salute. A personal salute is giving honor to dignitaries and officials or even dead people. It's a way of showing honor, not respect. Saluting is respect. A personal salute is an honor. So it's a cannon salute, the 21 gun salute. A 21 cannon salute is based off of the rank, position, whatever it is that you hold. Everyone is not entitled to a 21 gun salute. You go to a funeral, you're going to see it most of the time, a 21 gun salute. If you go by the regulations and everything, everybody's entitled to certain things. I'm not going to ask you how many that you're entitled to, but just know that a cannon salute is a form of personal salute. A rifle salute is a form of a personal salute. Ruffles and flourishes. Remember, ruffles is the drum roll. Flourishes is the bugle call. That is a form of personal salute. And then you have your marches and anthems. All right, remember, hail to the chief. Dun, 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 dun. That is an anthem. Oh, I'm sorry, a march. An anthem is the national anthem, like the Star Spangled Banner. Hail to the chief is a march. All right. In the military, every division has their own march. It's their division song. The president has his song. You know what? If I were president of the United States, what would my song be? What would my march be? Come on, I told you in class. George Clinton, Atomic Dog. Bow, wow, wow, yippee, yo, yippee, yay, bow, wow, yippee, yo, yippee, yay. Come on now. I'd be marching all over the place because that's my song. All right. I'd be rolling, hopping, boom. But that's me. What would your anthem be? Well, I'm sorry, what would your march be? I'm curious. What would your march be if you could make your own march? What song? Little Bow Wow, Little Daddy, Little Mama, Little Baby, Little whoever, Little Kim, Little Cherise, Little, why is everybody named Little nowadays? Everybody just not creative no more? We're from Big Papa to Little Everybody. Come on. Y'all generation got to get more creative than that. But anyway, I digress. Guys, that's going to be on your quiz. Let ones, you got to get in this book. You got to know it. And I'm telling you, if you don't know your rank by now, if you don't know the duty position up to lieutenant colonel, battalion commander, and the staff, if you don't know those, shame on you. We're in the second quarter of school. You should know those ranks and duty positions by now. If you don't know a squad leader is a staff sergeant, if you don't know a company commander is a captain, if you don't know the first lieutenant is a company executive officer, if you don't know the battalion commander is lieutenant colonel, if you don't know your senior army instructor is Lieutenant Colonel Graves, I don't know what you've been doing for the last 14 weeks. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Peace, love, happiness.